Hi, welcome to Mike's Greenhouse. I'm excited to share my passion for gardening and landscaping. Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Mike from Mike's Greenhouse. Hey, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I appreciate you joining, and if you've been a part of it, I wanted to mention that quick. I had a Facebook account for a long time, and I moved to a Mike's Greenhouse Facebook and gained a lot of followers. So I appreciate all of you that have jumped on the channel and started watching. This channel is designed to help gardeners, just average gardeners. I'm not some professional gardener. I don't have a master gardener degree, but I just have a passion for gardening. So I appreciate you jumping on. One of the things you can do, I guess there's some algorithm with social media. If you like or subscribe, I can get more content out there. So if you're not liking the videos, hit like, not a big deal. And if you don't like them, you don't have to hit like. So I appreciate you joining in this morning. But I wanted to talk a little bit about this storm that blew through and kind of show you some things that have happened. Like I mentioned, 3.5 inches of rain, that's a lot. So we're going to walk the property quick and show you what I had to deal with about 6 o'clock this morning when I came out and started picking up sticks. So the first thing I want to show you is I have a natural river that flows through my backyard down here by the greenhouse. You can probably hear it if my feet are hitting it, but check this out. The water just naturally flows right through here, and it just rolls right through here. Last night I took a picture, and if I could figure out how to insert the river, I would, but it flows all the way through the back of the property and goes down through there. Actually, I've been doing some tiling down there, getting the tile uh, to flow. We've got some drains that run, and tell you what, this is just wet all the time. So we're going to figure that out here in the next couple weeks. But overall, one thing that doesn't get water from the rain is this beautiful greenhouse. So I'll get in there this morning and get everything watered up. It's needs some water. I've got banana plants that I'm propagating, so they need moist soil all the time. So we'll get in there and get that done. I've got some hanging baskets that I'm propagating that I'm going to get watered up this morning. But I just wanted to walk the property with you this morning and make sure that you can see what wind and rain damage can happen down here. I wanted to show you these hanging baskets. I've had a few of you comment, what are they? I don't know the scientific name. I could look it up, but they're wandering Jews, and they're easy to propagate. They're in a 12-inch hanging basket, and I am going to probably start selling these. I don't need 12 of them, so if you're interested in a hanging basket, give me a holler. Uh, I will make you a deal. So those are here, and I'm going to keep propagating. I've got more baskets inside the greenhouse that I'm going to do. I also have been working on these spider plants. They're easy to propagate, so I've got 2 of them started and more in the greenhouse, and they're kind of a cool plant. If you haven't had a spider plant, they grow really easy. This Mexican fan palm, it's just been sitting down here. I've had it for a year. It's doing really, really good. So check that out. And then over on this side, this banana tree was laying down this morning, so I got it picked up, and it'll be okay. Once we get up top, I'll show you what happened to the one up by the driveway. It got demolished, but it'll come out of it. This Mexican, this is a bird of paradise. Get my plants mixed up. Bird of paradise that's been in this pot. It was gifted to me last year. It's been in the pot for about 15 years. It's got one bloom getting ready to stop blooming, and I've got a couple more coming. So this is a great plant. Heavy, heavy, heavy. So I keep it down here in the greenhouse, and obviously in the winter, that's where it stayed, and I kept it in there, and it had 6 blooms over winter. Just did great. So as we travel this way, the shade garden bed up here, it it did okay. I picked up a bunch of sticks out of it, but it's looks pretty good, really. It needed rain, I can tell you that, and so we needed all that rain. I got to shut the irrigation off, so I'm going to walk through here. You can see the gigantus grass. It's standing tall, doing well, And in yesterday's video, I put out the hydrangeas and how beautiful they looked. I encourage you to go look at that video because they don't look that way today. One of the things that happen with hydrangeas when you get lots of rain, check out these. Look at these guys. They're just laying down. These mop heads get so heavy that they just get knocked down. And so they'll rebound. They won't rebound fully, but they'll rebound pretty good. And at the end of the day, they just knocked down. So check out yesterday's video. I put hydrangeas in bloom, and you'll see how beautiful they look, and then look at them today. There's another Mexican fan palm. They do great out in the sun. You can see how healthy this one is. It's produced, 6 or 7 new leaves. They come right through the middle. Check that guy. There's another one getting ready to pop out. Really cool. And so that's doing good. The catalpa trees, my favorite tree of all, the Crimson King maple right in the middle. The bird feeder's doing great. 2 catalpas down there. They're doing good. Another Mexican fan palm. So it looks great. And then over here, we have got, check that out. Put these in last year. They just look wonderful. The black-eyed Susans. My mom had them out on the farm, so I've got them planted everywhere on the property. They just do well. They're easy to maintain, and you can see how colorful they are. They bloom, just started blooming about 2 weeks ago, and they'll bloom for, well, they'll bloom for the rest of the summer. So they just look great. Daylilies, not so much. They need more sun. So I may have to dig these up next year, and I'm going to lose a couple trees. We can pan up. You can see this tree here this fall is going to have to go away. So that might help a little bit with the daylilies, but they were put in last fall, so they haven't had a chance for full growth, but they're doing good. Grass growing. You can see the grass. Another one that I popped out yesterday was the coneflowers. So check that out. The coneflowers got knocked down. Got knocked down. I was visiting with someone last night about a coneflower bed. The nice thing about a coneflower bed, check this out. Look at that. All brand new growth. Over seeds. See all the seeds? See all these? So by the end of the summer, they'll reproduce. They're coming in from last year where they dropped seed, and they're just going to keep growing. And within, I would say in a couple of years, this bed's going to be solid. Solid. This is all new growth. So looks pretty good. Another Crimson King maple. Wanted to walk down here and check out the zinnia bed. Look at the grass. The grass has just come along great. Look at the zinnias. As I mentioned the other day, it does have some grass in it, but overall you really can't see them, and they look great. Look at the color. Just amazing. If you don't plant zinnias, might be the easiest thing you have ever planted. You simply, I brought a rake out, I raked it up, this area, and I threw in the seed and raked it over again and got a hose out and watered it, and this is what you get. So if you've got an area in your yard, and the seeds are really pretty inexpensive, so you can buy some seed, throw it down, and if I can grow seed like this, you can. Check out those zinnias. And finally, as promised, check out this banana. Leaves are shredded. It fell over. I've got to straighten it up. I'm gonna have to cut some leaves off, but it'll rebound. They're pretty vigorous, so they'll come alive. And the wind, I've got to figure out a way to stake this pot down. When the wind comes through, it just blows it over. They're so top heavy. So check that out. And the final thing I wanted to show you is the pond. Over here, this pond overflow, we get a lot of rain. The pond naturally collects rainwater and it goes into the overflow, and you can see, check that out. The basin holds a couple thousand gallons. There's probably an extra couple hundred gallons in the basin right now from overflow. So it'll clean itself up. I lose about 100 gallons a day, I figure, with evaporation and splashing. So that's what we're doing here. And then I wanted to show you finally on this video the most trusty tool. If you do not own a tool like this, you need to go out and buy one. If you have a large property, this is the best tool that I've owned. The trusty Stihl backpack blower. See the leaves piled there? They came from here. So I'll literally blow all the lawn off and blow it into an area, and the backpack blower does that. So if you don't own a Stihl backpack blower, I'd recommend you getting one. I probably use it once a day, sometimes more than that. So with that, I'm going to jump off here. I really do appreciate you guys joining my channel and watching. I've been putting a lot of these videos together. I've got some help from Neil, who comes edits some long ones, but I've been trying to do it all myself. And any of you that know me, I'm not a technical guy. I struggle with putting all this stuff together, but I'm working on it. That's what you do in retirement. You can work on checking all this out. So with that, I appreciate it. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll keep growing together. Thank you.